Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone in India and in the Hindu tradition. Happy Diwali. It's a big deal in that country, in India and other places. And so it's a time for great celebration. So sending much love and blessings to all the people in India and Bali. All right, we are doing the numerology and the astrology for 11/14/2020, and I'm doing this video 11/13, which is actually Diwali. So it's a 3-day party, but you're going to see this on tomorrow, but I did it on the right day. Anyway. Okay. So if you add all those numbers together, you get the number 11. The number of 11 is the number of transcendence. It's the number of objectivity and seeing things from an overview position. And the number 11 asks us to reach out and up. It is the nature of life to do just that. Plants reach out and up towards the light. Humans, when their spiritual self is awakened, want to reach out and up to the divine. Everything in this dimension wants to grow. And this number is the indicator that we can transcend our past wounds and move towards a more evolved and conscious place. May peace be the guiding principle in your heart as you open in wonder to the possibilities. May your mind have an intelligent design to respond to things with discernment and objectivity. All right, the astrology for today. The sun sextiles to Pluto and then Jupiter, so use this energy to reclaim your determination to make a better world. We can all grow into something that is more kind and compassionate. As my Buddhist monk friends would say, it's just always to work on the God of compassion. Okay, so when they were at my house, they actually came and removed a tanka of Kurukula off of my altar and put up the God of compassion. I was like, do you think I'm not compassionate? And they said, no, it's just always good to work on compassion. So that's what we're going to be doing, is working on compassion for the next little bit here. The new moon is this evening at 24 degrees of Scorpio, and the water and earth elements are very strong in this moment. This is a great time to support existing projects, activities, and things that are close to home. There is a desire to go deep into a more intimate place. Scorpio loves to take us to a deeper level. Some old things are dying. Some things need to be accounted for. Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, has been bumping into Saturn and Jupiter all year in Capricorn, and 2020 has been a year of death and loss, and hopefully we can begin to rise like the phoenix out of the ashes at this point. There is a deep emotional healing that is just beginning to happen. Take this moment to reconnect with beautiful ideas and activities that inspire you. Mercury has been opposing Uranus for a full month now and is part of this new moon, and on the 17th. It is time to open to inventive and innovative ways of thinking. If someone asks you for help or support in getting something done, say yes. We are in a process of reclaiming our socially helpful side that wants to make a better world. I know we're in COVID quarantine. I know we have to be careful, wear a mask, wear gloves. Okay. Now, perhaps it's time to give some recognition to someone who has done an outstanding job. I personally, with some of my neighbors, are going to acknowledge a particular sergeant in our area that went above and beyond the call of duty. So it's a great time to kind of let somebody know that you really appreciate their effort and what they did. And when we put a deeper meaning into the small activities of others, we give back some of the effort and energy and learn to circulate it around. Sorry, still coughing. Let the goodness be shared and exchanged. That allows for that goodness to grow and evolve into something wonderful. New insight comes when you build and cultivate the energy enough so that it can become a new trend or a way to be with others. My quote for today is by the wonderful, fabulous, amazing, thank you, Dalai Lama. He said, when we look at our world from a longer perspective, looking ahead to, say, 100 years from now, we can imagine a world that is very different, a better, kinder, and more equitable, more joyful world. But we must start the process to bring about that change now and not wait for some ideal time. That ideal time is now. And as you can tell by my mood and my disposition, which will sound really funny, but it is pouring rain in Northern California. Woo, woo, woo. And so the fire season is officially at the end for this year. And the season is changing, and many things on multiple levels are also coming full circle. I watch in amazement while so many are moving, changing jobs, shifting priorities, and realizing that we are going to be living with COVID for longer than anyone wants. Life's new normal is beginning to make us realize how much has changed, how much is never going to be the same, and how much we have to awaken because the external world is demanding it from us. If this is what it takes to make a better world, then perhaps it's worth it. So one of the things that one of my clients that is in the computer technology industry said that I want to share is he said that in 6 months in COVID quarantine, we surpassed the computer program projections for what we were going to be doing for 5+ years. So what that means is that they were planning technology-wise where we're going to be and where business was going to be in 10 years, and we're there in 6 months. So I want to refer back to the Mayan calendar. The Mayan, the Tibetan, and the Hopi calendars all ended in the years 2011, 2012, and 2013. And they basically said that everything was going to rapidly speed up from there. And if we really look at that, it's really done that. But I think it's interesting that the computer tech industry is like leaping ahead because they have to, because all their projections and everything that they were working on, everybody is using right now, and they need more new things. And so business as we know it is really going to change. Life as we know it is really going to change. And unfortunately in our world, the only things that we can do is learn to adapt. And so we can't go back. So I know everybody wants to go back, but there's just no way. We can't go back. We've got this COVID thing, and nothing is going to be the same, and masks are going to become the new norm. And trust me, nobody's thrilled about it. I'm not thrilled about it, but that's because of what's happening in the world. So we have to learn restraint. Isn't that interesting? Humans love to live on the cusp, and they love to break rules, and they love to not adhere to a structure. And now we're going to have to speed up, and we're going to have to catch up in our world and recognize that there are consequences to that. But I actually think it's good. I know that sounds weird, but I actually think it's good. Okay, bye.